Hi, and welcome to another episode of The Disruptive Author. Today, I want to talk to you about the power of validation and how writing a book is a great way for us to validate our experiences and our worth. I speak to a lot of people every day, and I'm aware that many people have doubts about their worth. They're not entirely sure about the value they bring to their world, and I not only feel their pain, I know it personally. For some, their self-doubt is so debilitating, and all they can do is focus their energy on managing their anxiety and their depression on a day-to-day basis. For others, the self-doubt looks like a nagging voice in the back of their mind, whispering to them, "You're not good enough," over and over, and it's exhausting for them. And then there are those few who have fleeting moments of self-doubt. And after a quick check-in and a little bit of positive self-talk, they're able to find their confidence and happily get back on track doing what they were doing. Now, that sounds super healthy in terms of mental health, but most of us aren't quite there. If you're someone who struggles with self-doubt, please stick with us and let's explore how writing can be a great tool for validation and building self-esteem, whether you see yourself as a writer or not. For those people who do struggle with self-doubt, positive validation is a powerful thing, especially from a healing perspective, and it can give us the ability to regenerate and power on even when we're not sure about ourselves. A bit like feel the fear and do it anyway. But as long as we're seeking validation from outside sources, how we feel about ourselves is very much at the mercy of others, and that's not healthy or sustainable. Whilst giving a speech recently to the Born This Way Foundation, Oprah Winfrey said this: "There's a common denominator in the human experience that we all share. We all want to know that what we do and what we say and who we are matters. We want to be validated." Wow. When I first heard Oprah say that, I was astounded by the simple truth in it. We do all want, and indeed need, to know that we matter. But we all have varying degrees of certainty and uncertainty about our worth. And this is where I know that writing a book can make a massive difference. I'm talking specifically about recording your life experiences in the form of a memoir, and then sharing what you've learned in a way that can make a positive difference to someone else. Now, before you dismiss the idea because you don't see yourself as an author, you might actually never publish your book. But the simple act of recording your life's experiences and reviewing what you've gone through and what you've learned from an objective perspective is a powerful way to see how far you've come and how much you've grown, despite the hardships that you've faced in your lifetime. Do you think that maybe doing something like that might change the way you see yourself? Because I know it will. Writing a book changes the way people see themselves, and I can tell you that from both personal and professional experience. As a publisher, I have seen it time and time again when an author finally pushes through their self-doubt and they've pushed the publish button on their book, they are liberated and they literally vibrate on a whole different level to where they were before. You've probably heard the saying that if you are not feeling good about yourself, the best thing you can do is go and help someone else. There is a reason for that, a very good reason. Helping someone else actually shifts your focus. It lifts you out of your state of being and gives you an opportunity to see yourself making a difference to someone else. Now, this is how self-esteem works. Putting my counselor hat on now. We build self-esteem when we see ourselves doing something that matters to us. I can give you so many examples of authors that we've worked with at Disruptive Publishing who simply shared their stories and found the gold in their experiences, which they then shared so that their readers might have an easier experience should they ever find themselves in a similar set of circumstances. So, how do you actually write your story? How do you actually go about achieving that? Well, I can tell you that you don't need to be a writer. You just need to think of this as an exercise in recording your history. You start by writing your why. Why do you want to write your book? What do you want to achieve? Who do you want to help beside yourself? And how do you want to help them? Then make a list of the main events in your life. So that's the big moments that have formed the stepping stones between the various stages of your time here. These will become your chapters. Start each chapter with what happened. Then describe how it happened, how you felt about it, and how it changed you. What sort of an impact did the event have on you? Where and how did you grow as a result? These are the things that people really want to know about, not just the events, but the thoughts, the feelings, and the realizations that came from the events. And finally, share what you would say to someone who is going through something similar. Once you've finished, put it aside for a couple of days, then go back and read your story from start to finish and see how you feel about yourself then. Writing your story in this way will be a life-changing experience that will require quite an investment of your time and your energy, but I promise that you will see yourself with completely new eyes and you will know for sure that you have something of value to offer. Now, that's it from me for today. I do hope you got lots of ideas from this and that you will follow through and write your book, regardless of whether you publish it or not. It will be a powerful healing process for you and something that I wholeheartedly encourage. But if you do decide you want to take the next step towards becoming a published author, then reach out to us and let us help you. We have a school for authors called the Authorpreneurs Bootcamp, where we teach you everything you need to know about writing, publishing, and promoting your book, and we'd love to have you join us. You can find out more about that at disruptivepublishing.com.au/join the club. Have a great week, everybody, and I will be back very soon. Bye for now.